A couple days ago, I was talking about Terry Crews on some social media platform. I can't remember exactly which one it was. It might have been on Twitter. I can't remember. And I think I was clowning him about something that recently had went out about him. And I didn't know to what extent it was. All I saw was probably like the last part of it. I said, "Oh, he done pissed these women off and things of that nature," but I didn't know why he did it. So apparently on Twitter, Terry Crews was talking about the importance that a child needs both parents in the household. You know, they need both a mother and a father in the household. And apparently that pissed off some people. And then it got so bad that when he wrote another particular tweet out, he ended up pissing off the damn LGBT community. So it's like he pissed off multiple groups. He pissed off women's groups, and then he pissed off the LGBT community. So I'm going to go ahead and read this article coming from the Atlanta Black Star so you can find out exactly what he said and what the response was. Actor Terry Crews found himself in trouble with Twitter users again after he tweeted about the importance of children having men and women in their lives raising them. The star of Brooklyn Nine-Nine was thrust into the discussion after initially tweeting about former President Barack Obama's message to black boys, which I did do some commentary on. If you are really confident about your financial situation, you are probably not going to be wearing an 8-pound chain around your neck, Obama said to a crowd of boys in Oakland, California, February 19th. Because, oh, I got a bank account, I don't have to show you how much I got. I feel good. Cruz weighed in on the matter after Dereka Purnell, a woman, wrote an op-ed on the speech for the New York Times. Another thing that bothers me is that this op-ed was written by a woman about how boys should be taught to grow into successful young men. He tweeted February 24th. How would she know? Men need to hold other men accountable. He followed up by saying, I repeat, women can speak with us, just not for us. When a Twitter user said it was counterproductive to kick women out of the conversation. But that wasn't the end of the controversy surrounding Cruz. He wound up facing worse backlash by the time March rolled around. Speaking about children needing men in their lives, Cruz on March 1st tweeted a video of his time guest hosting The View 4 years ago. On the talk show, he discussed the importance of fatherhood. There are things that you need from your father, he said. Your father starts out, he gives you your name, he tells you who you are, he gives you your inheritance, and that doesn't mean money. You inherit his story. Your father gives you your security. I'm talking about your confidence. Because when your father tells you you can do something, you believe that you can do it. In response to the clip, a Twitter user named Rach said, you can't expect to educate people if you don't listen to others when they try to educate you. It resulted in a back and forth with Cruz where he defended his stance. Then he tweeted a remark that caused such backlash he was forced to apologize and later delete it. But they will be severely malnourished, the actor said, responding to Rachel's comment that love is not gendered. A child would not starve with only one gender loving them. Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation Board Director Linda Riley was one of many who admonished Cruz for his stance. How the fuck did Terry Crews went from speaking up about feminism and gender roles and male sexual assault to saying that kids raised without a dad grow up to be severely malnourished? What kind of demon possessed him? How can he not realize how toxic this mindset is? Pay attention to what this woman just said. She said, how the fuck did Terry Crews went from speaking up about feminism and gender roles and male sexual assault to saying that kids raised without a dad grow up to be severely malnourished? This is coming out of the mouth of clearly a man-hating lesbian. Because she basically just took a dig at little boys and men at the same time in one statement. And then she said toxic. So basically, she's about to throw that toxic masculinity trope onto him. You know, that same thing he went around peddling. Terry Crews said children of single mothers or lesbian couples will be severely malnourished because they don't have the love of a father. And didn't see how gross and damaging that sounded. Dear at Terry Crews, my 12-year-old twins are not severely malnourished. Please stop encouraging the bullying of LGBTQ parents. Hashtag America's Got Talent. Take note. Riley said. I wonder why they said America's Got Talent. Is he a host over there? I'm not sure. Riley led Cruz to apologize directly to her after he posted a general apology for how he worded his post. I agree it was wrong choice of words in response to another tweet. I apologize. The tweet was deleted, he told the Glad Head after saying sorry to anyone who was hurt by my severely malnourished tweet. They got Terry got balls got by the balls again. But you know what? This is like, karma for Terry Crews. As much, I don't know how to put this, but it is karma for Terry Crews because he kept going on and on and on about this toxic masculinity, this toxic masculinity, that, when it comes to black men. Like, he literally took his time out of his career to like take digs at us as if he's not a black man himself, and then try to line himself up to get with these Me Too women, and they didn't even have his back. And the thing is, this is the one time in a very long time, in a long while, that Terry Crews actually said something that was actually accurate. He said that children need the mother and the father. But then you saw these women run interference, the same women that would not come to his defense before, and say, how dare you say that they need both a mother and a father, when clearly single mothers and lesbian couples can do it a whole lot better even without a man around. I'm telling you, these are some man-hating, flightless bitches. She just laid it out right there. The one who's that activist, she laid it out right there. She does not like men, and says that she's basically saying that a lesbian couple or a single mother can do better at raising a boy than a man and a woman could, especially a man. That's basically what she said. Now, like I said, this is not me taking up and defending Terry Crews, but I have to say that a broke clock can be right at least twice a day, because what he said was not even wrong. He wasn't. Especially the part where he said that a child needs both parents raising them. It's not like he said, oh, only the dad needs to raise them and not the mother. That's what they tried to make it seem like. But they are very good for twisting words. And he should not have apologized, in my honest opinion. I know why he did, but in my opinion, he shouldn't have. But like I said, that's why I said they still got him by the proverbial balls. I said, for a group that is not that large percentage wise, they have a lot of weight. Because, like I said, what he said was not inaccurate. But they're trying to make it seem like it was. A lot of these lesbians out here, they hate men with a passion, but they came from the loins of a man. How about that? So I guess that means they must hate their dad. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them did. And one other reason why I say he was right, because especially in like our community, that positive black role, that positive black role model, that male role model, or that father figure, could it be an uncle, a dad, an older brother, an older male cousin, is severely needed. But like I said, these women out here, like these ultra third wave feminists and these lesbians, they think otherwise. They literally are, like I just said, are saying that the men are not needed. And literally he was saying, like, trying to tell them, oh, so you're trying to tell me because I'm a woman, I can't say how a boy should be raised, but if it was reversed and a man told y'all how a girl should be raised, y'all would still raise hell. That's why we are living in the age of a gynocracy. We are not, like, at one point I was like, okay, what are they talking about? When I see stuff like this, it's pretty damn evident. I can't believe I'm really almost taking up for Terry Crews right now, but like I said, hey, a broke clock is right twice a day. I guess this is one of the times when the hour landed on his time. But like I said, it's still even a bit of karma, because Terry Crews, you probably would have even more support behind this if you didn't say half the shit you said, or any of it, when it came to that toxic masculinity thing in black men. As if you aren't black yourself. We were the ones that really was championing for you when when that story came out about that guy grabbing your shit. And those white women right here that are combating with you were probably just some of the same ones that were going against you. Now you see it for what it is. But he should not have apologized, nor should he have deleted that tweet. Let it stay up there. Let them be mad, because all they're gonna do is just talk a bunch of shit anyway. It's not like they're gonna really do anything. But y'all let me know what you think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you in the next one.